Da-na-na-na. Got portals online. Hey, Sayaka, welcome in. I forgot to change my title. Got basketball on? Uh-oh. Yeah, it just went to the lock screen. I have absolutely no idea which buttons I hit, but they were not the right ones. We ready? Looks like it's going to be 11 people tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Gotta drop a good luck, have fun in the race chat. I am actually pretty far down on the rankings chart this match. Just waiting on the restream now. 45 seconds, he says. Seconds. Make sure that Birdie is on the game. Here we go. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Dragon Lord must be defeated. And may the light shine upon thee. We're starting. Boo. Got the flute, we got gold, we got required key, we got stop spell, and 5 strength. We'll take a save here because we started with gold. We do not start on swamp. We do, however, likely start on the east edge of the map. Likely the southeast corner. Not confirmed, but very likely. Excellent. Early crit's good. Here's a cave. The stone's a sunlight cave with a torch. Given our low strength, I think I want another torch. One more just in case 2 doesn't finish off like a scorpion or something. One more. Not too big a surprise. I'm going to hold off on a reset unless I see a hand axe. I have had a decent sized look around, but I haven't seen to the up yet. Yeah, no, it looks like keeping the XP was the play. Excellent. Just crit the metal slime. Level 2 and 3, we get 20 power, 8 agility, 7 health, no MP, hurt, and radiant. Here's Sharlock. And nothing else? Question mark? Aw. Hurt wasn't enough. Literally 1 XP to the level. Toasty! Level 4. We get 9 power, 12 agility, 1 health, no MP. Can finish this off with the torch if we have to. Could try for a punch too, but torches don't miss. Level 5, we get 33 power, 7 agility, 2 health, sleep, and hurt more. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go see if we can't find another wolf or wolf lord or something along those lines. Definitely can't mess around with him. Under normal circumstances, I'd probably go for swing and punch. Here's a town. And another town on the other side. Is this Saria? No, it's probably Rimalder. It's Hawksness. We do have hurt more, so we do have to check the enemy. It's a golem. We do have the flute, but we're not beating that anytime soon. The reason I thought that town might be Rimalder, though, is because as far as I can tell, we might be blocked in. Oh, nope, there's a bridge. I am on fire! Level 6, we get 3 power, 1 agility, no health, 4 MP. Through the fire and the golems I carry on. It's coal! Exclamation mark coal! What will you find? I get nothing, absolutely nothing. There's a bamboo pole here. There's also all 3 big items if it turns out. There's a gold grind. Ouch. Maybe up by... Sharlock is the play for a couple of levels until I get some agility. Because I just run-failed a ghost. I am on fire. I mean, I could walk across the swamp, but I don't really have the hit points for walking across the swamp. Spectre is more like it. Wolf Lord 2. Now I'm out of MP though. This puts me too short. Gives me a nice 256 XP, nice round number. Beep boop. Level 7, we get 1 power, 1 agility, 3 health, 4 MP, and regular heal. Warlock. Just 1 punch. Wolves are still decent, hurt more targets. Yeah, there's nothing behind Sharlock itself. I suppose we can try and take a look along the top edge just to see if there's anything we can see. Ow! Spectre has hurt more. I suppose suppose if there's ever a time we're okay with getting ambushed short mode, though, that was it. I didn't realize that zone went this far down. Level 8, we get 6 power, 6 agility, 3 health, 1 MP, and outside. Let's try to get back to coal, and then we'll try to actually get some adventuring started. I am out of MP. Still out of MP. Not out of punch magic, though. The other thing I could do is try and stay right here and get myself up to 1,000 gold for a half plate. Which actually does seem like a reasonable play. I could use some more levels, too. I'll go with punch here. 9 was enough. I imagine 9 would usually be enough. Since I am after gold, I will keep smacking around small enemies. 22 wasn't enough. I think I'd better top off, just because I'm wearing no armor and a Star Wyvern could hit me. Not even a strategically placed dragon scale. Level 9 though, we get 0, 2, 4, 11. That is 2 more hurt mores. That should be enough for that half plate and a refill. Yeah, because it's 20 gold to refill in coal. The Rogue Scorpion says no. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around with the metal scorpion. I could just run. The hit decreased by 1. Rogue Scorpion gonna Rogue Scorpion. Rogues do it from behind, after all. Kind of surprised the Warlock isn't running if I'm one-shotting. Well, I could give up on that armor, but I really want the level too. Could really use some everything. This time I get the Star Wyvern down in 1. Don't you know that you are a shooting Star Wyvern? Level 10, we get 4 power, no agility, 3 health, 3 MP, and heal more. That is another thing we needed. Let's start heading down towards coal. We can kill a small enemy off if we have to. Let's go finish off the level, I think. We're not that far away. And the enemies here are pretty good. There we go, the Warlock is running away. Ooh, nice, another Star Wyvern kill. They don't always go down in one hit, but they can. Again, let's head back towards coal. Not quite enough. By 8. Level 11, we get 1 power, 6 agility, 3 health, 7 MP. Okay, it's time to get back out to adventuring. We have more HP, more agility, and half plate. Still only one path to this point. He's still here. And we got him. We're gonna stay along the bottom of the map. Bonk, bonk. I don't think we're far enough left to be at the left edge of the map, but we could be. Give me a broadsword and I should swing at that. Double cave. First one is Swamp North. Come on, Swamp South, just for laughs. Nope, it's the grave. We can only do the top 3 here. Here we find gold, the fighter's ring, and an herb. So we get an extra 2 attack power. Very strategically placed 2 attack power, and level 12. Where we find 1 power, 3 agility, 2 health, 3 MP. I heard the level up sound, but nothing happened. We have found swamp. The game could want us to go through swamp. The game wants us to go through swamp. I am not too unhappy if I die to the armored knight here, because hopefully I'll come back with more hurt wars. Definitely don't mind seeing meadow scorpions run away. I'm going to stop into coal anyway. I may as well. Another option is to save Hurtmore for things like the Dromagi, or better. I will make one attempt to get herbs in a dragon scale here. Yeah, dude says no. Blue dude just likes to block. Here's the double cave, and it's the lower one I want. Do I want to check the enemy? I think I do. A blue dragon. So it looks like our grind's gonna be the golem. Eventually. No hamsters, but there is another cave here. It's most likely the west edge of the map. Mountain cave. I remember you. In the mountains. This cave is just a real nightmare. Not that we even mind that too much. Lots of good XP, and we did see the enemies set in... Grave was fairly tame. Nice, we get the werewolf in one. Also, that key is huge. Especially since we know where our dungeons are and that the all three big items are available in Hawksness. First item here is a second key. There are 3 loose keys. Third item is the sword. Fourth is a torch. Happy Gwalen noises. We've all got swords. And the final item here is a cursed belt. At least one search spot is in play. This is it. Remember when I said Grave looked fairly tame? Boy, was I wrong. We got 2 keys in mountain, so we can go straight into the treasury instead of to the basement first. To the key vendor. We found the ball of light, GG, we win. It was actually a second cursed bell. There's our gold. Glitched bamboo pole turns out to be a torch. And this glitched bamboo pole turns out to be a key? Nope. It was wings. So let's see, I need 15,000 plus 8,000. 2,300. Also, I know the basement cave isn't a dungeon, so... I can check that right away, too. Plus 8. Rounded up the prices on the magic armor and silver shield. And grabbed an extra. So that I can refill. Just regular fill on keys. So one of those chests was a key, probably the top left one? What a jerk. These guys are why the save. Even though it isn't that far. They do have Dragon Lord Breath, which just means instant loss. I still had half plate. Let's finish off this level, see what happens. Quite enough. I think that's actually one short. Maybe I should have taken another slime earlier. Level 13, we get 11 power, 9 agility, 8 health, 2 MP, and repel. I think I am going to try to flute down that golem. I have plenty of power and heal bar. In fact, I've got enough power I can actually just go through the defense of metal slimes. That means my power is at least 130 and probably 132. We are gonna need some sleep block here, though. But we can deal with when we don't get it. We pretty much get 3 tries at this. Golem is asleep. Excellent, just grit. For 2 to the 7th, beep boop. And we find the harp. We'll discard a torch, nobody tell Gwaylin. Princess Gwaylin loves torches. At least, I assume that's why she's always stealing mine. Actually, I have curse belts. I should probably be discarding those. Do I want to finish off the level again? I'm about 400 away. Oh, that means there is an item on the coordinates, too. I could hope it's the death necklace. head down first. Maybe we should have gone up first. Or right. Can't see quite far enough to see anything over there. Level 14 though, we get 7 power, 7 agility, 2 health, no MP, and return. That's enough attack power to one-shot metal slimes. Okay, we didn't see right into the top left of that area. I'm going to pass on it. It's not the first time it could be a mistake. I'm now out of MP. Thank you, Silver Shield. $50 damage. Got the offense and the defense, but I don't have the durability. Probably do want to take a refill at coal simply because I haven't found a good jumping off point. Need to find Breck on the other side, I guess. Or Garanham, or Romalder. That's fine, we'd like to hold our MP for bigger threats. Can deal with a Rogue Scorpion dealing 6. Should be somewhere near the top of the map. We were able to go pretty far down before. Normally I hate swing hurt more strats on the armored knight. 1 in 16 hurt more miss. I could repel, but I still want to fight those mid-tier enemies right now. Things are a little different when you've got 140-something attack power. Which means we are going to spend our MP on heals. Just hope we don't run into an armored knight. Double town. First one's Kentlin. We'll canter on in. We'll buy a set of herbs. Dragon scale. This is a race zone. So no memeing at the radish shop. They are fresh and cheap. But if I don't check, how am I supposed to know? That's probably south of where the cave was. Something tells me there's a red dragon fight or a blue dragon fight in our future. What is left, though? Back at Garenham, Tablet Cave, bottom of Grave. And I need to find the harp trade, but... Mulder, the key to keys, but not the key to keys. Although today the mountain cave was the key to keys. Where to find a super expensive dragon scale? Keys left. I could need 4, so I'm going to restock. 1 for quest item in the bottom of... Stones in the would have to be in the bottom of the grave. And armor would have to be in Deep Sharlock. And I'd put the death necklace on the coordinates. If things shook out the way that way, then I would need 4 keys. Next night. Strongest enemy that usually dies to 1 hurt more. Not always. Oh, there's a cave. There's a no effect. That's 1 in 16 to happen against an Axe Knight. Tablet 1 check, no enemies. Armor would be good here. Stones would make armor 50-50 on the coordinates. Gold means nothing. We are done with any serious amounts of gold. Could try to make it back to Remolder. Also, that puts the harp trade in Garenham, so I need to find the hamsters. Damage to the metal slime. Level 15, we get 0, 9, 22, 10. Bonk, bonk. We really want to try and make it back to Remolder and Orcol now. We are defense breaking the Star Wyvern. Excellent time for a crit. Yes, I'm healing for a 4-tile walk. $88. HP, is that enough that I should start repelling? I think so. I think I'm done with mid-tier enemies. Oh, this is what I get for using repel. Red Dragoon. Do I call another retreat here? That's not a big surprise after a bit of a low roll. So Garnham should be somewhere in that northeast corner. Oh, hold up, hold on. Garnham should be somewhere in that northeast corner then. Mind you, it could be like a few tiles to the right of the... Oh, there it is. Nope, it's Brackenary. Not a disappointing time to find Brackenary. I am low on MP and could use the refill. Brackenary is still the world leader in exports of disappointment, though. I never did make it into the southeast corner, that's what's going on here. I died to an armored knight. Decided to find everything else first. It's dodging. It wouldn't be unreasonable just to return and or even take a death warp. Try to resume my search from there. It is dodging. What good is all this power if I can't hit anything? Actually, I should be leaving Repel off for exactly this situation. To make it back to Cantlin, though. Can't run into the Cantlin Inn. Yeah, I did go down here. Swing means that I can do 31 at most. More likely 30. Don't need to be fighting blue dragons. There's plenty of better if fights. There we go. There's our hamsters. Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters. We know the harp trade is back here. We're hoping to see the armor. Second pair of wings. Empty. And the token. Remember the situation I was outlining earlier where we could have armor in the vault in Sharlock and Death Necklace on the coordinates? We're one step closer. Here comes the staff of rain again, falling on my head like a memory. We getting sumo emotes. Yeah, I fell asleep a little after I saw you. Wait, what? I don't have the stones. Which could be Deep Grave, could be on the coordinates. I don't think we've changed. Plan has changed any. Except the scenario I outlined earlier is just it's slightly more likely. We know this is a blue dragon who has hurt more. But we have magic armor. And has heal. We can deal with that too. We're swinging so hard that we don't care. It's good for 180! And level 1. Does that go? That's go. We have a gross amount of attack power, 144. We've got plenty of agility even. Up at Cole and we'll get out there. Glenn will always carry a torch for me. Pretty sure that torch was from the treasury. If I remember, I'll add it to the counter. I don't even want to fight you. I said no. Before I go through, let's take a quick check-in with Gwalen. $29.55. We are not about half as far west as I want to be. I was right earlier. I said we weren't quite at the edge of the map. Let's check in again. $50, $49, $48, $47, $46, $45, $44, $43, $42. It's the armor. So that means stones is in deep grave. Quickest way through. The quickest way to deal with that is probably just to go back through swamp. Fourth run guaranteed. And it was grave 4. Wayland's got a torch. We don't need to worry about saving one for her. Just need to refill and get going. Do I have any fairy waters? No. We're going to be on exactly 10 heal mores. We'll be doing 11 to 22 in the final fight. We'll also need to remember to turn our stuff in. It's a good thing that town isn't that far away. This is the type of seed where you can't afford mistakes like forgetting what quest items you have and remembering to turn them in. Mistakes are huge in jet seeds. Quest complete. I say as I call it, Hour 19 go entering Sharlock Seed, a jet seed. It's not a jet seed, it's above average speed, but not a jet seed at all. Get your rainbow emotes out. Looks like we have a winner. I can't see who it is, but I saw chat move. Saw the race chat move. Red Dragon's on the top floor. Hardest enemy to run from in the game. Thank you, Silver Shield. And my non-attack power numbers are a little lower than I'd like. Good first try run away. I should be a small underdog to run from a red dragon. Everything else, I should be even or better. Second zone. Big money, no whammies. Ho ho ho, green dragon. Our pal. Armored Knight, second hardest enemy to run from. Although we're getting the run lock. Final zone. And there's red dragons here too, and it's ambushing. But we get away. I think I'd better use an herb. I would have made it just walking. We want to be on full in case we get triple run blocked. Both Red Dragons and Armored Knights are here. We will make it away next attempt. This time we make it away again. Does it have to be the ambushes? That's gonna cost me a heal more. I should be fine on 9 heal mores. That doesn't wake up. Blue Dragon. Best we can do is give you pretty much vanilla. Oh yeah, I forgot he had hurt more and heal. I am pretty okay with that. We've made it to the Dragon Lord. We need a good Dragon Lord 1, really. Thanks, Aka, for the good luck. I am going to need some luck. Stop spell hype. 2-shot hype. Round 2. Fight! We're in there. 12. 31. 52 cards in a deck. 71. 86. We get a double. 97. But do we have to give it back? No. 113. We get to keep the double. $133. 146. 158 is enough, right in the middle of his potential range. Thank you for the GG, Masaka. We did rescue Gwalin, we have to wait for her. Again, race, so no memeing with the but thou must. She's happy, we're done. How'd we finish? 4th place. And we sniped Diabetes by 10ths of a second. By 3/10ths of a second. And then we sniped Nice Cardinality by another 4/10ths of a second. We also get Flashband for our victory music. Magiwyverns. 2 green dragons seen in Sharlock. 4 red dragons, 7 armored knights. We cast 26 Hurtmoors, 67 Hurtmoors, 9 bonks, 22 ambushes, and final time of 123.03. My race comment holds up sniper rifle. Looks like Jair's getting ready to do some Final Fantasy and virtual highlight. That is definitely a game that's best experienced virtually. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mission.